The modern online ad environment is incredibly abrasive, full of constant friction, and designed to make everyone miserable. It operates as a zero-sum game. The current programmatic stack forces creators, advertisers, and audiences into a struggle where value for one participant generally requires a loss for another. This structure replaces a fragmented marketplace with a unified foundation. Nexus provides a shared layer for publishers, advertisers, and users to interact without conflict. It functions as a neutral API, connecting all parties directly without extracting value from the transactions passing through it. This follows the model Stripe established for online payments and Twilio for communications, creating a foundational layer that others build upon. To understand how this technology creates a win for every participant, we will deconstruct the Nexus stack layer by layer. By replacing an extractive architecture with a neutral one, the system moves towards a model of collaboration designed to expand the total value available to the entire internet ecosystem. Tracking the journey of a single advertiser dollar through the legacy ad tech ecosystem exposes immediate inefficiencies. As the dollar passes through demand-side platforms, ad exchanges, and supply-side platforms, each intermediary slices off a portion of the capital. When the transaction completes, only a fraction of the original value remains. This systemic extraction is the programmatic ad tax. This tax reduces the revenue available to content creators while simultaneously increasing the costs for advertisers trying to reach an audience. This brings us to the first layer of the Nexus architecture, the direct API block. By removing these vertical gatekeepers and installing a direct API block, the pipeline becomes frictionless. The entire dollar travels from the advertiser to the publisher. Because the system provides pure infrastructure rather than acting as a bidding broker, it remains neutral. It does not tax the transaction. For publishers, this shifts the financial reality. They gain access to high-tier ad technology without the expense of developing it internally. With these barriers removed, publishers can convert audience interactions into a stable, predictable stream of capital. Eliminating the ad tax restructures the market to support the long-term economic viability of digital publishing. Beyond plumbing, the system must use intelligence to route the right message to the correct user. Traditional probabilistic targeting is imprecise. Grouping millions of people into broad buckets like males 18-34 fails to capture actual intent. Nexus shifts from these demographic proxies to deterministic real-time context, identifying, for instance, a user who has just completed a workout. By integrating generative AI into this context node, current data streams compile instantly into a fresh, relevant asset. Instead of bidding on static inventory, the Gen AI engine dynamically assembles a bespoke creative tailored to that specific moment of user action. The entire process executes with extreme speed and precision, instantly locking relevant variables together into one flawless asset. For advertisers, this focused delivery reduces the waste associated with broad campaigns and cuts the time required for creative development. Consider a user finishing a run with a fitness app. Instead of seeing a random banner for car insurance, they receive a timed suggestion for a recovery drink from a brand they already like. Contextual Gen AI changes the nature of the transaction, turning the ad into a native, high-utility asset delivered at the moment of peak relevance. Even with these benefits, a publisher must consider the cost. How can a business justify a high monthly subscription fee for this infrastructure? The answer lies in unit economics. The model replaces unpredictable revenue sharing with a flat software-as-a-service subscription. We can track this on a financial chart. The flat horizontal line at the bottom represents the fixed cost, for example, a $12,000 monthly subscription fee. When we overlay the revenue generated through the API and Gen AI layers, we see an exponential curve that can reach nearly $270,000. The area between that fixed cost and the total revenue represents the net margin for the publisher. In this scenario, a $12,000 operational expense yields a net gain of over $250,000. This is possible because Nexus takes 0% of the transaction. All growth in yield is captured directly by the publisher. In this infrastructure model, the subscription fee creates a framework where returns on investment can exceed 2,000%. The final architectural layer functions as an evolutionary intelligence, constantly refining itself based on incoming data. Individual publishers act as nodes, capturing privacy-compliant, anonymized data on user interactions. Dozens of these publisher nodes continuously route anonymized data packets into the central AI core. As the core processes this information, it becomes more capable. Every new client joining the network contributes to a more intelligent central system. The core then pushes these optimizations back out. A more capable AI provides better contextual matching for every participant on the network simultaneously. This creates a flywheel effect. Better matching attracts more clients, which provides more data to improve the system further. This establishes a network effect, building a competitive advantage that scales as the network grows. The shared data ecosystem means the success of a single publisher contributes to the performance of every other node on the network. When we step back, we can see the complete Nexus architecture. The three tiers, the API, the Gen AI engine, and the data core, form the foundation for a new digital economy. Nexus functions as the base infrastructure, an operating system designed to support the entirety of the online advertising space. This specific architecture aligns all three parties. Publishers capture higher margins, advertisers get real-time contextual assembly, and users receive relevant utility. This model provides a structured alternative to the chaotic and inefficient environment we have long accepted as the standard for the internet. An elegant structural upgrade instantly washes across the fragmented landscape, organizing the chaos into a highly functioning system. With neutral infrastructure in place, digital advertising becomes a vital, optimized, and useful layer of a smarter internet.